Welcome back. Last week, our expedition began. More than 20 Mercedes Sprinter vans from all over the United States joined us in the little town of Seward, Alaska to begin our adventure north to Prudhoe Bay, into Dawson City, Canada, up to one of the most remote Northwest Territory villages one can visit, Tuktoyaktuk, Canada. Our adventure continues. This week, we take you along with us as we share with you our time in Seward, Alaska, its remarkable fishing, hiking, and exploration. Today was one that we would never forget. We woke up early and gave Ember and Bella their morning love. Living with 2 dogs in a van has its challenges, but taking the time to take care of them makes all of the difference. We chose to explore the town of Seward and grab a bite to eat at a restaurant with a picturesque view of Darby Cove and Resurrection Bay. We ate fresh calamari and took some time to enjoy this quaint little town. When we arrived back at camp, people continued to join our party, and we reunited with old friends and shared stories of what happened on our day's adventures, to include the most epic bear viewing tour that made others in the group a little riddled with envy, and it made some members of our group consider extending their stay in Alaska even longer. But then, Patrick got to work on his van, making a much-needed repair and making a few mistakes along the way. But it's interesting to see exactly how he did it.
Slide this piece in. All right, whole battery.
Patrick's having to change his chassis battery out on the middle of the river.
Exciting times. So I guess first we'll take a picture of before, right? So we know where everything connects. Of course, I just watched a video where Aaron says don't use the battery as a ground. Looks like one of my installers did that. So that comes out. Okay, now, after this, I think everything should get down later. This is going to go right back here. Thing coming out of here. Not bleeding, you're not working. Just put the that spacer back in that I had taken out. And we'll connect up that little tube there. I guess that's kind of gas off the battery tube.
These are technical terms here.
Yeah. Every man needs to gas off his battery every once in a while, you know? So let's start with that first. That's gonna go there. Yeah. So should I probably keep this open?
Yeah.
I would keep it open until...
Just connect it up and then we'll see what happens.
You got the ground and everything?
We got everything, yeah. Yeah, we connected the gasser. That's nuggy. That should be... God damn. But we don't need to see that on video. Okay.
Oh yeah, that went underneath.
Didn't it go like that? Something like
that.
Ooh, that is a little burnt on that. Should be alright though.
Guess we're about to see.
Alright, so we should be able to connect this back in.
So the part we didn't show you was him disconnecting his terminal behind the dash there before he started all this.
That's connected. Everything's connected.
It's showing on the Victron 12.6.
Okay.
All right, moment
Should we
of
start it?
truth.
Yeah, please start it.
Shit.
Ooh, we can drive it.
Yeah, baby. No one died. Just a little blood. It's all right.
Nice job, Patrick.
All right.
Welcome back to another Instantpot Inspiration. It's a windy, kind of chilly day, so figured it's a good time for some ground bison chili. And one of the people attending the Revel meetup brought some green chili, so we're gonna put that to some use. First thing we want to do is we're gonna heat up our Instant Pot and brown our meat. I'll just put it on saute. Add a little bit of olive oil. Our bison is browned, so we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings in. And I'm gonna start with chili powder, but I'm using two different types of chili powder, so 1 tablespoon in total. So I'm gonna try to do a half and half. And I'm using regular chili powder, but I'm also using citrus chili for a little added flavor. A teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to be careful with this one, and because we haven't used it before, I'm just going to do a 1/4 teaspoon. This is the green hatch chili. 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. About 1/2 cup of onion. A can of fire roasted diced tomato. Can of diced tomato with habanero. Can of pinto beans and kidney beans, and 1/2 can of tomato sauce. And just level it out a little bit. Put our Instant Pot lid on. Bean and chili for 25 minutes. And let that cook. Pretty simple recipe. Looking forward to it to warm up my belly.
While Jim's amazing Instant Pot chili was cooking, we built a fire and spent some time with our full-time van life friends who return to Alaska each summer to work and enjoy all that Alaska has to offer.
That's pretty dang good. It's got a kick to it. I like it. Let's eat.
Each evening along this adventure, we raffled off prizes from the people we have trusted enough to be part of our van build. From Winnebago, Canyon Adventure Vans, Inhabit Design Works, Overland Gear Guy, and Project K9 Hero. We feel a sense of pride in building this community and sharing our adventures with like-minded people, utilizing vehicles as homes to explore the most remote and uninhabited places in the world that a road can take you. We didn't stay up long that night because the adventure we had ahead of us was one that we would never forget. Good morning. It's 3:30 in the morning and we're getting ready to pack up our stuff. It's raining outside. We're gonna go do some fishing. We left Ember and Bella snoozing in the van and jumped in the Bronco to head out for one hell of a day that would prove to be lucrative. However, it was this day that came with a hefty price and set the tone for many days ahead. We had prearranged this fishing trip with a few of our friends, Stephen, Dan, Jan, and Patrick, with the hopes of catching halibut and salmon to pack up and ship back to family and friends, and of course, enjoy a little along the way for ourselves.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do some Dramamine.
What?
Dramamine.
This. It's 4:54.
We said 5 o'clock, and I guess 5 o'clock means 5 o'clock, not 4:54. The last van is coming, and we're just lining up. That way we can all just go together.
Our first convoy with this trip.
Yep. And here we go.
Good little duckies. We enjoyed the early morning drive to Lowell Point and Miller's Landing to one of our favorite halibut fishing tour guides. We have taken on many adventures with Miller's Landing to include cabin rentals, halibut charters. This is where you find your true Alaskan adventure. The no frills, all chills adventure on a rainy day in Alaska where the day wasn't the most beautiful and the ocean was rough. But all that mattered was catching fish. How hard we had to work for those fish? Well, you can see that for yourself.
This 19-year-old kid up here, he's pretty good at killing stuff, and that's what I do for a living. So, well, good. So we can do that. As far as safety goes, I'll go through this real quick. The boat is called the Thomasy. My name's Dustin. That is Quinn, and we have safety equipment. We have life jackets. They're underneath your seats. There's actually 8 life jackets on this boat. There's a first aid kit and signaling flares. Get rid of someone, folks. Signaling flares underneath the seat, 2 fire extinguishers on the side of the house, throwable life ring on the front of the house if someone decides to go for a swim today. And then this is a VHF radio. This is takes, you know, a couple hours. Sometimes it takes the whole day, you know, depending on the bite. So we'll spend as much time bottom fishing as we can trying to catch.
There you go. Get him. Lift up. Get him. Get him. Do it. Do it. Reel. 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 Nice. Is your second one? Nice one. 50 and down. If you go past 50, you're going to catch a fish. I'm just going to put these guys to sleep real quick. Please, dear, you have to keep reeling. Reel. Keep going. You're doing so good. Keep reeling. This is not a halibut. Watch your rod.
Woohoo! Nice job, Steve.
Nice one. Watch your rod.
Woohoo!
That is seriously. That's a really good fish.
Oh, Steve!
That happens out. Look at it. Got 3 things going on. We made him angry once already. Yeah. That's it, Quinn. Right there. Good job. There you go. That's a nice fish. Go, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Look what happened.
And it was worth it. 8 hours on the roughest ocean I have ever endured. We all caught our limit. And we had our fish story to tell. As Miller's Landing cleaned our catch, we then took our hard-earned fish over to J-Docks to have it processed and packaged overnight for shipping the next day. After 4 days together in this cozy but wet spot, it was time to move forward, up and into Anchorage, Alaska.
Where you got your backpack. That thing's awesome.
I forget. I think I ordered it off Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do
Amazon.
I do a lot of biking in Portland, Oregon. So yeah, I have a waterproof rucksack a lot like that, but the straps are way better on that thing, and I love all the extra pouches. Yeah,
It's awesome.
I love
Such
it.
a great fishing bag.
Yeah, I'll do some rummaging around on that next week.
What
So
brand? Its brand is it? It's
Rig gear.
Okay,
Yeah.
your adventure waterproof.
Yep. It's off Amazon.
Yeah, for sure. I saw that thing and I'm like,
It's lasted years. Oh, quite the load. You ready?
Ready? Let's do it. We just spent the last 4 days with the most incredible, fun group of people that we could even ask for to take with us on this adventure. And they all went off and did their own thing. And that was the whole point of the meetup, was to just meet in that central location out on that island all by ourselves and go off and do our own things, get to know each other, get to know each other's personalities and what we like to do. And now the sun is finally starting to come out. We endured some really bad weather, and the fact that everybody's spirits were so high, because we're in Alaska. How can you not be happy? Different members of our group went and did different activities while we were in Seward, and one, Tim, he went out and did some jet skiing, and Steve went kayaking, and a couple went up to Exit Glacier to go hiking. So the last 4 days was one big party, and it was nothing but a good time. Now we have done our morning briefing and we're headed back to Anchorage, where members of our group can do laundry if needed, take showers, and fuel up. And we will meet up tonight at 907 Ale House, and we will be boondocking in their parking lot tonight because we know the owners of 907 Ale House, and they're going to take good care of us, and we're excited about that. While in the city of Anchorage, we know the best places to go fill up on water and everything we need. And it felt nice to let the group go their own ways to take care of business before reuniting again for the night. Our refrigerator is stocked, our clothes are clean, bodies showered. We met up again for a fun dinner at one of Jim's favorite places to watch the game and enjoy our time together. So, what have we learned today? We are only on day 4 of our expedition north, and we are traveling with the most adventurous and kind-hearted spirits we have ever met. Every story is beginning to unfold, and the challenges we have to overcome are yet to be seen. Even though the day was rough, the outcome was the only thing that mattered. Our bellies were full, and we had each other, and we enjoyed celebrating our time together in the city before we headed out into the wilds of Alaska. Next week, we continue north. Subscribe to follow along with us and say hello in the comments below. We read and smile at each and every one and respond to as many as we can. And until we see you again, stay happy, healthy, and safe. We'll see you again soon.